A quick video. I open and it's correct at half pot or 0.6 pot, so it's pretty good. Queen. And so let's go to the next step. Fold, fold, fold. I get one caller before the cutoff, at the cutoff, and then the big blind calls. And at this point, the big blind checks, and it's reasonable to do a quarter pot bet, and it makes sense. Quarter pot, it keeps the bluffs still alive, because if you look at the hand strength, if you do 0.25, you're still a medium strength. You do half, it's 0.63, and then now you're in the weak part. If you do two pot and if they continue, then your hand becomes a medium if they call. So anyways, I'm gonna do a quarter pot bet. I mean, if I were to have done a quarter pot bet and I got continued on, then there might be flushes, there might be a better queen, there might be queen jack, something like that. So the continuation drops your strength from 1.07 down to 0.66, even from a quarter pot bet. Next, so it was reasonable to check, as evidenced here. It's done correctly. The preferred pot size is quarter right there. Next, check. The turn comes at a 7, and we face a $16 bet. And so now it's time to let it go. See? So you gotta remember this thing here. Ranges tighten and narrow with each bet, raise, call. So especially to this size, the ranges narrow. And I don't have any hearts, so if I had the 10 of hearts, let's see, then I think it's a call. Yep, 10 of hearts is a call. Alright, very good. Interesting. The 10 of hearts is a call because the queen could be good now, and I get a redraw to a decent flush. So that's why. Alright. The next thing is a blunder, shall we say. I don't think this was a call. Get raised on. So he probably has. So that was a decent bluff. Let's see what Snowy has to say. Alright, I'm getting that definitely the 5-7 is a fold, but let's see if it's suited. Okay, even if it's suited, you don't squeeze and you don't call. So that's the first part. Again, it looks like the pre-flop mistakes lead to post-flop mistakes, because this was a big loss. So it should have been a fold, whether suited or not. Anyways, I make the mistake of calling, and the flop comes jack, jack, king, jack. Well, so pretty much I need to check fold. Check, check. And check. Alright, and then the turn comes a 6 of diamond. So the right thing was to do a check, but I bet 3/4 pot. So that's a pretty big mistake. You get one fold and call on the button. And let's see. See all kinds of mistake here. 9 of diamond comes. Oh, and I am supposed to bet one pot. So at least that part is not a blunder. Yeah. So that's interesting. I have no showdown value whatsoever. I can rep. So I do bet pot, and he is going to raise, and I'm gonna fold. Yep. Yep. So that's a pretty big pot that I lost. It's a lot of money I lost there. So that was a big mistake. Alright, cool. Starts out with shouldn't have called pre-flop. So pre-flop mistake leads to further mistakes. At least if you had a pre-flop reasonable entry and then you found yourself in a reasonable place where you can make a bluff with cards that have no showdown value, then maybe. But man, you started with 7-5. You didn't even, you need something better to give you those few extra percentage points. It's pretty thin percentages of equity. So 7-5 offsuit has really no equity to start with. So yep, you need a little bit more equity to start a hand in that position, facing $7, and you're the big blind, so you have to add $5 more. So 7-5, no, you need suited and probably 6-8 or something. Let's take a look. Make it suited 7-8 and let it come to no betting. Let's see pre-flop. 7-7. Okay, with 7-8 suited, it's either a raise or fold, never a call. See? That's why you wait for the suited, so that you could make either a raise or a fold 50-50 or 37-63. So there's your answer. You need suited, and it's not a call. Call is the worst thing. With several opponents already in the pot, your hand is too weak to call. You need at least 9-10 suited to call. However, what you have is very suitable for a squeeze. And then you still have some equity if 7-8 suited is called. Some equity where you can even make the nuts or make a very high hand with flush. So that's why you wait for the suited. Those few extra percentage points. Not much, but some.